right, Coach. Coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports brings us to Southern California and Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and our home team. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away, and we may have a face mask here right at the start.
Let's go!
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Ready?
Freeman. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the 41-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Locke. He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Here's Locke to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd win here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Set. 280. 32. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Hey, easy, easy.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
They're running it. Hey, Haywood. Mike 9. Hey. Check back. 9's the mic. 9's the mic.
From his own goal line, Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Where's 52? 52. 52's the mic.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. To throw it is Locke. He's going to loft one deep left. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Andy Isabella, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and it's 3rd and short. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Watch the twist. Hey, Mike,
on 2nd down, it's Rodriguez. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends, because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Set. 180. Hey, give me a radar. I got you. 52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Hey. Know your job. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
To throw is Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Fields. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for first and 10.
Single. Watch number 10. Watch 86. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Watch the ship. Hey, 5-0. Watch the ship. Where's your... Hey, Echo. 52's the Mike. Watch the curl.
Throwing again on second down. Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. And that takes us from second to third down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
52's the Mike, boys. 52. Bravo. You ready?
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
Now, I know a lot of guys, when they run a long way to execute a block or make a hit, they're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
Lock in the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now it's Freeman. And hang on here. Freeman shaken up. Remaining on the ground after that last play. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
I'm coming. He's gone. Crash. Under 10. Under Leo. Hey. Alert 3. Get it.
Now Locke throwing on second down. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
50, play. Pretty quiet. Joe Pilot, 64. Hit it.
On first down, Horton. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, 4 down.
Chargers nothing.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long.
Mike 57. 65. Snap.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Airing it out for Hamilton. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the 1st down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
The Chargers take over 1st down at their own 16-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Check hot route. Hot. Tighten up. Blue draw quarters. Switch.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Rodriguez, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It's a 4-yard pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Go.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. And that is incomplete. The former 1st-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Ready,
The
set.
big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Block now on 1st down. Going up top. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Andy Isabella. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Chargers nothing. Brandon McManus set.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
The Charger drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
36, 36. Fifty. Line 9. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Switch.
From the gun, Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rodriguez. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now it's Stafford. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Chargers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Mike's 43. Small. Defense, keep it up, guys. 43 is the Mike.
Throwing again at Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rodriguez. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
50. Easy.
Stafford looks to throw again. The 20. He finds Robinson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 43 yards that time. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him and make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way, lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season.
Zoo.
To throw on 3rd down, Stafford. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Give me the ball.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, Yeah, they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Lock to throw on second down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Topper. Hey, Delta. Come. 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So now they assess a 3rd and long, and that holding call might have knocked him out of field goal range, at least for the moment. Now a give, right side. It's Horton. There he goes inside the 30. And now the rookie's free. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus now for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Chargers nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think you're out of patience here.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
To try again after the sack. Stafford, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Ricky. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 32. Let's go, D.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
You got nothing today. General West. Hey, get it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a first down.
Down. 90, Wolf.
So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Charger drive about to get going. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
You want this. Check. Fresno. Hey, middle. 3, check 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rodriguez. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Set. 280. 43's the mic. Hey, Red. 11. Hey, Charlie.
On third down, Stafford under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
That's us. That's us.
Here we go. Set. 8. Read.
Let's go one more.
Hit it.
On first down, it's Horton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage,
70,
the 37
Indy.
on first and 10.
Protein spill.
Kill, 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 kill. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
They'll keep it on the ground. Horton. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. You know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority one.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Shift.
Now.
On second down now, it's Horton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run on first down. It's Freeman. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Andy Isabella. His third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point from McManus is good, and the lead will swell by one more.
35. Chargers nothing. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Stafford. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
10.
Operating from the gun. Stafford. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Set.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Watch his flat. Watch his flat.
Hey, exit.
The mic, boy. 43. Check. 43.
Now Stafford. It's complete to Robinson. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. 59. D. Tighten up. Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Hey, Foxtrot.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Here we go, D. Get off the field. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
From the gun, Stafford, and that is incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It'll be a gain of 9, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Check pass. Rush in. Alert. Rush in.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Operating from the gun, Stafford, and he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Broncos' 27-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set. 180. Yeah. Larry.
Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford. Throw left side complete. It's Rodriguez. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Monday. SOS.
80 weapon.
43. 21. 43.
Hey, Alpha.
Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rodriguez. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains.
Mike, set. 280. Bang out. Defense.
Stafford on first down. Robinson's got it. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's into the clear. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0.
Ready, ready. 15, Lonnie. 15 line. Pilot, 64, weak.
Check nine.
Ready, ready.
On first down, it's Horton. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
57's Mike. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Chef. Sponge. No. Check nickel.
Shoot.
They'll keep it on the ground. Horton, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. McManus's point after is good, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Big 20.
Hey, we got a seal.
On first down at Stanford. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
32.
Yeah. You don't want none.
What? 59.
Here's Stanford. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 49. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a play is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Hey, watch this.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. They go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Horton. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on 3rd down.
Set, ready, 18, Gator.
Hey, come on, no, come on, no. Watch twist. Watch twist. Hey, switch gears.
Block now to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen. That's a double win there, partner. You keep it out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throw down the field, caught by his running back. Now a loose football, the ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here, we do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still have the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point from McManus is good, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
49. Chargers, nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken in at the 1. Dances by him. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford gets this one a use check. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Over the middle, complete. That's Rodriguez. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
You ready? Double right. Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Stafford going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Hey, Haywood!
52's the mic. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Hey, easy.
Again, it's Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Hey, middle.
Hey, seam 6.
To the air again, Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rodriguez. That one goes against Russell Okung, the veteran.
Let's go. Set. Waiting. Hey, let's get in them holes. Hatchet.
White. Easy, alert.
One last throw here for Stafford. Throwing right, and that's complete. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Denver, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.